Hey guys, Coach Kate here with Optimal Performance, and today we are going to go through a quick lower body workout that's going to get your quads screaming. So we've got 7 different exercises. We're going to go through a couple of warm-up exercises just to make sure you're ready to go, because I'm sure you guys have been sitting way too much. So get up out of your chair. Let's start this workout. So for our warm-up today, we're going to do some bodyweight squats first. So feet are about shoulder width apart. Weight is evenly distributed across the bottom of your foot, and we're going to come just as low as you feel comfortable. Guys, it's not necessary to go all the way butt to ground. If as low as you can go is, a little above 90 degrees without feeling any pain, that's perfectly fine, okay? Do what you can do, and don't worry about anybody else or how they're moving, how I'm moving. I'm a power lifter, so I'm used to getting down pretty low, but I've worked on that for a really long time. So if you've been sitting, right now my hips are tight, so I'm not going super low. And if you've been sitting for any period of time, you're probably pretty tight in those hips too. So we're just gonna get it moving today. I'm gonna do about 5 more here. 3, 2, and 1, perfect. Okay, we're gonna go into some step back lunges, making sure those hip flexors are warmed up again here. So I'm gonna step back. As I reverse lunge, I'm gonna reach up overhead. That's gonna stretch all the way down into that psoas, okay? So we're gonna step back, overhead reach. I'm squeezing my butt cheek as hard as I can. What that's gonna do is it's gonna tilt my pelvis up and underneath me, making sure I'm actually getting into those hip flexors and not leaning forward here, okay? So we're not leaning forward into our lunge, we're actively stepping back, reaching up and over, and then switching it to the other side. I think these feel really good. Really get up into those hip flexors. I'm loving this one, especially working from home, sitting a lot. We're gonna do 1 more each side here. And good, that's feeling good. Okay, next we're gonna stretch out our hamstrings. So I'm down here on the mat. I'm gonna grab behind my leg, and I'm gonna pull my leg up as high as I can get it here, okay? So I'm pulling that leg up just till I'm trying to get straight up and down here. If it only comes to about right here, that's all right, that's pretty normal. What you wanna work towards though is getting that leg all the way straight up and down. Guys, sitting around, our hamstrings are gonna get pretty tight. So this is a good exercise to kind of work into your daily routine here, okay? If you do this twice a day, 3 times a day, you're really gonna loosen up those hamstrings. So do about 15 to 20 pumps each side here. I'm gonna check oh, perfect, good. Making sure my screen is right here. And let's switch to the other side. Now that other leg stays flat on the ground, guys. Don't bend it, okay? We want the real length of our hamstring here, so we want our hips to be nice and steady on the ground. And these feel really good to me as well. I've got tight hamstrings. They tend to be pretty overactive, so I incorporate this into my warm-up almost every single day. I'm gonna do 5 more here. And you can tell just from my hamstrings that they get looser, even just doing 20 reps of these. So where I might have started here, now I'm all the way straightened up top and it doesn't feel as tight or as sticky, right? And 1 more. Okay, last one here, we're gonna do a glute bridge. We're gonna get those butt cheeks warmed up. So I'm gonna squeeze those butt cheeks before I leave the ground. I'm gonna fully extend through my hips here. I'm tucking my cheeks up underneath me, driving all the way up as high as I can without overarching my back, okay? Shouldn't feel this in the lower back. We're just squeezing those butt cheeks together as hard as we can, pinching that penny, okay? So act like there's a penny in between your butt cheeks, and you're squeezing it as hard as you can. Don't want to drop it. Let's do 10 more reps here. Get those glutes fired up. Sometimes it takes them a little bit to wake up. We've been sitting on them all day. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Last one here, we're gonna do some side lunges. Let's get those adductors warmed up. So we're just sitting back into our heels. Okay, heels should stay on the ground for these. Notice when I come from the side here, I'm not leaning way forward, okay? I'm really sitting back, all my weight's in that heel, and I'm trying to keep my chest up as high as I can. And really just let that other leg come straight. You can let your toe come up if you need to. Get a little bit more range of motion in there. And stretch out those inner thighs. Oh, that feels good. Almost there. We're gonna do a couple more of these and we're gonna get started. I'm getting warmed up. And 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, now we're ready. So this first exercise we're gonna do is just a basic squat, guys. So there's a couple of different ways you can do it. I'm gonna do mine with the dumbbell here, top loaded. These are called goblet squats. So you're gonna hold that dumbbell up top, come all the way down just like we did on our body weight squats. Just come as low as you feel comfortable. And we're gonna do 15 reps here, okay? Just 3, 4, nice deep breath on the way down. Blow it out on the way up. There's 6, 7. Again, I'm evenly distributing the weight across the bottom of my foot. Shouldn't be all of my heels or all of my toes. There's 10. We got 5 more here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. Okay, next we're gonna go into hop squats. So from there, you're just gonna take that squat and you're gonna barely get off the ground here, okay? My toes are barely leaving the ground. I'm not jumping super high. If you wanna make it really hard, sure, get up there, jump as high as you can, okay? But for me, I'm just gonna keep it right here and I'm gonna try and go as fast as I can, okay? If jumping is not on the cards for you, that's totally fine. Just do some pulse squats here. We're just trying to keep constant tension on those quads, okay? I'm gonna do 10 more here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! The quad should be burning now. But we're gonna get them going even more because we're gonna go next into a stationary lunge, okay? So we're gonna come into our lunge position, chest up nice and tall. Guys, a lot of times when people are lunging, I'll see them do this number. And they're coming forward with that lunge. I want you to think straight up and straight down, okay? We're not lunging forward, we're lunging in position, okay? Straight down, straight up. This back leg isn't doing anything. This front leg, that's where all the action's happening, okay? So we're gonna keep all our weight in that front leg. Keep that core nice and tight. I've got a slight forward chunk lean here, but I'm not leaning excessively forward, okay? Trying to keep that trunk position about the same angle as your shin here. All right, we've got 20 each side on these. I wish I had a counter here. I'm not a counter. Everybody knows that. If you take any of my classes, you're like, yeah, you can't count. I know I can't, but we're gonna do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay, other leg going straight into it, guys. No breaks here. 2, nice deep breath on the way down. 3, 4, weights in my front foot. 6, 7, evenly distribute that weight. 9, 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. Squeeze that butt cheek. It's gonna help you balance. 5 more. 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Next is everybody's favorite quad exercise. We're gonna go into a wall sit. We're gonna time this wall sit for about a minute. On your wall sits, I want your heels to be directly underneath your knees, okay? They shouldn't be way out in front of you. And I want you to try and get down to where you could set a ball on top of your lap and it's not gonna slide off, all right? So we want you in that good 90-degree position here, okay? Chest up against the wall. We're not leaning forward here, okay? Keep your core engaged. If those quads start screaming, put some weight in your heels. Make your booty do a little bit of the work. You can even try and figure out, where can I put the weight in my feet that I'm not gonna feel it the most. So right here, we're doing an isometric contraction. We're just holding it in place, not moving at all, so you're gonna get that burning sensation a lot quicker. We're almost there, go. You got 15 more seconds here. Keep breathing, nice deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Woo. Looks like they're getting a little jelly. All right, next we're gonna do a split squat. Now I'm gonna grab my ottoman just so you guys can see me a little bit better. But you can do this off a little stool, you can do it off a bottom step, you can do it off your couch, wherever you want to. Sometimes when the position of the platform where your foot is, if it's a little lower, it'll make these a little bit easier. So this guy's a little bit high, but I'm gonna make it work, okay? We've got 15 here. Keep those hips squared off to the front. I'm gonna come down into that lunge position again, and then all the way back up, okay? Fully extend, stand all the way up. We're just gonna do 15 on each side here. These are super hard. It's basically like a single leg squat, guys. 6, 7, halfway. 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good, shake it out, other leg. Again, guys, we are not rocking the hips here, okay? Hips stay pointed forward. I don't want to turn out or roll in. And I want to watch that knee and make sure my knee's not rolling in or caving out on me as well. So I want everything stacked nice and in line here, okay? Play with that position of your foot. When you come down, your foot should be nice and flat on the top of that surface. If you have to point your toe, your surface may be just a bit too high. Good, I lost count again. I talk too much. We got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. All right, we got 2 more exercises here, guys. This next one's gonna be kind of hard, so I'm gonna give a couple of modifications for it. So this is basically a bodyweight leg extension. So you know the leg extensions at the gym where you're seated and we're extending here, okay? That's gonna be our modification. But for these, we're gonna come down into almost a tabletop position with our feet, our hands right underneath our shoulders, okay? Our feet are about shoulder width apart, and all I'm gonna do is straighten out those legs. Okay, so my quads are working to extend those legs. We're gonna come up all the way and squeeze those quads as hard as we can. Okay, we just have 15 here. So if you're doing those, keep going. If you need a modification for those, all we're gonna do is be in our seated position here. Lean back just a touch. I like to hold myself here on my ottoman. You're gonna straighten out those legs, squeeze them, bring them right back in, okay? If you do enough of these, those quads are gonna start burning. They should already be burning from all the other stuff we were doing. So keep them going here. I'm gonna do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, guys, your last exercise, you're gonna do some stair lefts, okay? I'm not gonna show you those, obviously. Don't wanna see me running up and down my stairs, but if you have 1 step, you can just go up and down, do some quick feet on them. But if you've got a whole flight of stairs, I want 3 stairs to finish out this little quad blast, all right? So that's it for today. You got your goblet squats, you got your hop squats, stationary lunges, we're gonna do a wall sit, a split squat, those leg extensions, and some stairs, okay? I'm gonna post all of that in the comments on our YouTube video, okay? Make sure when you're on our YouTube page, you hit that subscribe button. Head on over to www.opteamfit.com. Sign up for our newsletter and make sure you're following us on all social media platforms as well, Facebook and Instagram. And we will see you tomorrow with Jesse at 12:30.